hill. Lights go on. And the field is set. 1,000 for the babies. Gates are back, they're racing. Pure Dynamite. It missed the kick a little from the inside. Kelvin dropping out. Prim and Proper showing much more dash today. A Noble Impact. The baldy-faced youngster whizzing straight to the lead. Through the first 200, took it up. Noble Impact and led Prim and Proper. Around the outside there, Kelvin pushing up Pure Dynamite. Tim Snips back running fifth. And back last of all is Problematic, who couldn't get anywhere near the pace. By the 550 though. And the newcomer Noble Impact had them running. Led a length and a half. Prim and Proper. Over on the inside, travelling third, Pure Dynamite, prior to the home corner. No Luck, Kelvin, ridden along by stake. 10 Snippers next, and well back is Problematic. Into the home straight, though, and Noble Impact led the way from the filly, Prim and Proper. She wants to lay in. Pure Dynamite got an inside run at the 200-metre mark. Noble Impact joined now by Prim and Proper. Down on the inside is Pure Dynamite, and 10 Snips running on. It reaches the lead, Prim and Proper. 10 Snip is driving hard. They went to the line, they split it, and I think she might have held on Prim and Proper. Prim and Proper might have just scrambled in from 10 Snip, and down on the inside, Pure Dynamite. Kelvin fourth, then Noble Impact who tied, and back last all of the way is Problematic. Photo result after the first for the day. It'll hold on though. On the inside, Prim and Proper, ridden by Jason Whiting. From 10 Snip, William Pike. Pure Dynamite will be third. Stephen Parnham. Number 8. Prim and Proper has held on about ahead the margin. Always good to get a sighter back though when we go from track to track. Looked as though she won. She has done. She held on from 10 Snip. They gapped the others with Pure Dynamite close up inside of them. Well back of the speedy Noble Impact and Kelvin, and Problematic never got into the race from the word go. Lived up to her very good run returning, Prim and Proper. An Alfred Nobel filly out of Prima Vista for Lulu Ciani. Jimmy Haynes and Trevor Nisbet continues a really good run for Trevor. Off the back of the West Coast Eagles' final win, and shared amongst plenty of winners in recent weeks subsequently. For Lulu Ciani makes the trip up from Capel, a successful one with Jason Whiting there in the saddle, and has parked right on the pace. Drawn better today, and she was able to capitalise upon that draw. Came off a very, very encouraging debut performance. Britt Taylor, the number 1 lady in racing. She's over in the back, and currently with winning jockey Jason Whiting.
Thanks very much, Darren, and great to be back here at Ascot, and Prim and Proper takes out the opener. Jace, it's just amazing what experience does for these juveniles.
Yeah, no, having that race under her belt, you know, she's a real little professional. No, we'd sort of from the barrier, we rode her quiet the other day, but the good draw today, she popped out and put herself right on the speed, and you know, she's a real little professional.
She's quite versatile in the way that she's able to do that. Where going forward, do you think she's best raced?
She might be probably a little bit better just off the speed a little bit, but it's good that they, you know, when they can be versatile and you can just ride them to the conditions of the day.
Today she showed a little bit of reluctance to go into the gate and playing up a tiny bit behind the barriers. Is that a sign that she may have had enough this preparation?
Yeah, she might be just heading that way a little bit. She's a little bit probably more on her toes today than she was the other day, but you know, she's done a super job, and she's done a job. I'll leave it up to Louis to decide where she goes from here.
Well, she's certainly done a great job. Congratulations on taking out the opener.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to Brittany and also Jason Whiting. Lulu Ciani joins us here. And Lou, she's a bomb-proof type of filly. She was really good on debut, and she did it well today.
Yeah, she did at both ends. She sort of, you know, came out running and had to sort of poke up to stay on the speed and fought on at the finish. So it was a good gutsy effort.
Did she show you that kind of promise from day one?
And to be honest, I think the only time I've sat on her back was the other morning when we got hailed on down at Capel. But before that, my partner Trish rides her all the time down at Capel, and Dion, my son, prepared her up here. He was pretty keen on her first up until we drew a bad barrier. So he's done a big job. He's prepared the first 2-year-old winner and pre-trained this one. But my partner Trish rides her in work down at Capel, and yeah, look, she's always just been a natural little runner, and hopefully she can go on with it.
With some bigger 2-year-old races later on in the season, when do you weigh up now, and what do you do with her? And do you put her away, or do you just keep on going with her now?
Look, you just let her tell us what she's up to. She's a funny little bugger. She's been in season all week, and I was really sort of worrying about how she was going to behave on the day. For a 2-year-old, she's trained out of a grass paddock, so she's going to have a big day tomorrow because there's a Capel Pony Club got a state finals on tomorrow right next door to her, so it's going to be interesting to see how she behaves. But no, look, she's a pretty natural, foolproof little filly, and she's done a good job.
Job well done, Lou.
Thank you.
There's Lou Luciani, the winning trainer of Prim and Proper, to take out the first race of the season at Ascot in 2018/19. Okay, that's race 1 done and dusted. A good 3-year-old race coming your way in about 25 minutes' time here.